That's what you two have to understand. I'm fed up with being attacked by you both. I'm fed up with it, really. I can't continue to do what I'm doing.
No one's attacking you
in the right way.
No one's attacking you.
You disappear for weeks, then you come back.
Yeah, you're going back on something. You're looking for something to argue about. You want to argue.
It's not argument.
I've just lost my brother, Mick. He's just fucking died, bruv. I don't even know how the cunt died.
Listen, you're bringing that into it now, right? We're talking about something on the outside. You can't
see this cunt. I've done him. You go and do him. You go and get a camera. You go and do what I do. If we're going to, if it's going to go like this, let's go now. Let's stop it. No, let's stop it right now. We're going now. Alright, get the cameras. Let's fucking drop it out. Come on, right?
No, let me rubbish, man.
Take this spliff in it.
Bill,
I told you stuff tonight. I told you stuff tonight. I trusted you. You look like you're out your fucking nut already, bruv. You know what I mean?
What?
Leave the puff alone. Sit there, and we'll all talk properly.
We are talking.
I'm not. Every time me and Mick get together, there was a fucking row.
Mate, you lot
There's answers. Just want some answers, Bill.
I just gave you some information,
yeah,
right?
and I've fucking come and I've helped you, and I've been in this for a year. Right now, you have a bit of fucking respect. I've helped you.
Do that and get out of my fucking place now. Come on, boy. You apologise to me for what you just said, or I ain't never gonna fucking talk to you again.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm fucking 100%.
You're really serious?
Yeah.
So I've come into this, I'm now in danger.
Shall we stop the rows now?
You're not in danger.
You are not in danger.
I am.
Who? I'm the cunt in danger.
I am.
Yeah, I've got 3 old Bill round me.
Yeah, and I'm not being
watched. And I've brought you up. No, you're not being watched, only by yourself.
Really? Mate, seriously. You've got to sort this attitude out with me, man. I'm trying to help you, dude. You know what I mean? I'm trying to help you, mate.
No, I do think.
I don't understand what you're worried about.
I know that, Mum, but fucking hell.
If I've got a question, I can ask you because you're my mate.
I know, but
if you can't ask me, it calls it as a rat. That's
I can see, but I can genuinely.
Why are all these people saying it? About you? You're being an antagonistic.
Who is it?
John Wedger.
Yeah.
Who's allowed to ask questions?
Chris Fay.
Yeah.
Ain't that enough already?
This seems strange.
How you doing, everyone? My name's Brian Harvey, ex-lead singer from E17, and today I really need to make a video because I've had enough of being victimised here now, right? Right, firstly, to the government, right, and to Ian Puddick, right? Don't think I don't know what you're up to, right? Everyone knows what you're doing to me, right? You're suppressing my information, right? You want to put me in prison so that I can get fans swinging, right? I've been a prisoner in my own home now, right, for about 5 years, 4 to 5 years, and it's because of Ian Puddick and Bill Maloney. And also, there's another man out there, right, who's doing the rounds looking like a hero, and his name's John Wedger. Now, John, you was the copper that picked me up and took me down to meet Bill Maloney the very first time, right? Let's not forget that. You took me down to meet Bill Maloney. You picked me up from my house, took me down to Parliament, I got out the back of your motor, and I got into the back of another motor where I met Bill Maloney for the first time. Now, I meet Bill Maloney because I offered to help him with filming because I got cameras and all the rest of it, right? Right, it's about time we have this shit right because I've had enough of this, yeah? Right, so Bill Maloney, your funder was a guy called Ian Puddick. Ian Puddick bought me a Ninja recorder to go and film an alleged Operation Fernbridge witness, right? Let's have this right, yeah? And also, James Fielding at the Express, which is where that story went in the paper on the front page. 2014, January, right, we're down there on the 10th, yeah, and on the 12th, it comes out on the Sunday, right? So we had 2 days filming down now. Now, this guy who I filmed was made to lie. Why? Because it was to discredit me and himself, right? So he's been told to mix the truth with lies. So at the end of it, you can say, oh, the whole thing's bullshit. You've all been reading off the same hymn sheet, right? From David Icke to Richie Allen to Ian Puddick to anyone in the mainstream press that I've gone to see about this, right? You've all said the same thing. Exaro News, all of you. You have all said, right, oh, this guy seems very susceptible to manipulation. That's right. That's because you lot are making him susceptible to manipulation, right? Let's have it right now, okay? Okay, right. So Bill Maloney has been missing for 3 to 4 years, right, because of what I put out and what I was saying about him, because of what he was trying to do to me. Ian Puddick, you funded that trip to go down and film Andrew Ash. You bought me a Ninja recorder. Remember? I put the receipt online, okay? Right, now, you, Mr. Puddick, are not a plumber. Let's have it right. you're good friends with the ex-defence minister, Michael Portillo, right? You're putting tweets up saying that your dad's ex-counter-terrorism, right? You've got an alleged fake backstory about the police where it spent £1.5 million tracking you, right? Because you was harassing a guy who had an affair with your alleged wife, right? Same as Bill Maloney's got an alleged wife, and Ben Fellows has got an alleged wife, yeah? Right, so what is this? Have you got to make up a fake backstory to pretend that you're a family man, to inject yourselves into the alternative media, to go out there and ruin real truthers? Because that's what I think's going on. And John Wedger, you're sitting on that commission at the minute, playing it like you're a hero. But you still seem to have Bill Maloney hanging out the back of you. So what's that all about? Because are you really seriously telling me that you don't know what Bill Maloney's been doing to me, who came along to help at the goodness of my heart? Seriously? And now I've got to be trapped like a prisoner in my own home after selling 22 million records. I've never done fucking nothing to no one. And the Prime Minister don't want to talk to me when I've got evidence of phone tapping, right? You know why you don't want to talk to me? Because Andy Coulson, you are guilty of perjury. That's why David Cameron didn't want to talk to me. But what did the mainstream press do? Brian Harvey's down here, he's a nutcase. Yeah, he's here about money the government owe him. No, I'm not. I don't want your money. I don't give a fuck about your money. I'm not a money person, right? And everyone knows that. So don't try and make me out to be a money person. And Ian Puddick, right? You funded me, that ninja, to go down and film Andrew Ashworth. Let's have it right. And the Express, you filmed it and put it on the front page. Now, James Fielding, I'm calling you out because you seem to be working very closely with these people and putting the disinformation out there. Has anyone arrested James Fielding for putting that front page story of Andrew Ash out there? No, they haven't. No, they haven't. Your name ain't come into it yet. But I tell you what, you're being called out today. Because I don't know who you are, but on the day, you didn't want your face on camera. That was for a reason. Andrew was meant to fill my head with a load of shit. And then Ian Puddick allegedly he's the one putting up Brian Harvey fails a psychological test for Big Brother. No, I didn't. I didn't do it. I was asked, but I didn't take that £500,000, which I could have quite easily gone on there and kept my mouth shut. I just chose not to get involved. You set that up, mate. And you're the one that's had my computers taken for malicious communication, yeah? I'll show you what malicious communication is, because you're talking about July and August in 2017, yeah? Well, I'll tell you what, mate. What's that? That's 2015. And I've reported you to Operation U-Tree, right? Operation Midland, Wiltshire Police, Special Branch. I've gone to Scotland Yard about it. I've been to Downing Street. Yet no one seems to want to do anything. Is that because you've got connections like Michael Portillo and you're not really who you say you are? Because I can't see how a plumber is running around the alternative media, turning up on the UK column with Brian Gerrish, who is partners with Lou Collins, who's partners with Bill Maloney, who's partners with Chris Fay, who know how to get hold of Ben Fellows when he's supposedly missing. And Ben Fellows shot a film for Tony Mortimer, right, out of E17, my group, who knows Tom Watkins, who Tom Watkins I've fallen out with. Let me ask you a question. Did Tom Watkins have a special relationship with the News of the World there? Is that why you hacked me? Right, because I was going to America and you needed to set me up with your sting operation that you've now today all been caught out on, but don't want to seem to do anything about it. And you hacked off Peter Jukes and Ian Puddick, you know him and all, didn't you, mate? Yeah, you seem to know everyone. So what are you, a plumber or are you MI5? Right? Who are you, mate? Who are you? Because you've had my computers taken now and you've tried to break me down. You've tried to break me. Had me living in my house, scared to go outside. I ain't been nowhere in 5 years. UK public, I want to tell you right now, I've been scared to leave my house for 5 years. 5 years. While they're out there rubbishing me. Oh, Brian Harvey made up hacking. Brian Harvey's forcing Andrew Ash into talking about VIP pedos. No, I weren't. Bill Maloney took me down now. And Ian Puddick, you funded me the bloody ninja for it. And after I go and do the interview and I catch you all out, you start doing shit like this. What did you do? Put this up at 10:10 at night, right, on the 26th of the 1st, 2015. I think you'll find that's more than a couple of years prior to you accusing me of your bullshit. Now, I'm telling you now, I want my fucking computers back, right? And if you dare put something on my computer and try and turn me into one of your fucking dirty little characters, you got a war coming your way, mate. I want you all in court. I'm going to bring a private criminal prosecution against the fucking lot of you because I'm not going through this for another day. And the UK public, you need to open your eyes, whether you like me or not. and start recognising what I'm saying to you, because I'm coming with hardcore proof. Do you think I went to Downing Street and Scotland Yard and called them all out for the fun of it? No, I've shown you the evidence. It's in my window, stuck in my window behind me. I'm waiting for you to turn up at my house, police. I'm waiting for you. And don't think I ain't got clones, because I have. And I'll tell you what, we're going to fucking war. Because I've had enough of this. Reporting restrictions, don't do this, don't do that, you mustn't say that. What is really going on? How comes there's been no arrests of real fucking nonsense or anything? What is going on? Yeah? And anyone that goes out there and tries to do the right thing, you lot fucking turn on them. We know who your little crew is. Bill Maloney, Ian Puddick, Brian Gerrish, David Icke, Richie Allen, Lou Collins, Ben Fellows, the list goes on. James Fielding, The Express. And I'll tell you another funny thing. The Express newspaper, yeah? The people that put out Andrew Ash's story. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you something right now, yeah? By the way, there's an email to Operation U-Tree, yeah? That proves there, right there, DC Tony Atkin. And to John Wedger, this DC Tony Atkin was ringing me up trying to give evidence against you, by the way. That's why I gave you my phone number the other day through Red Pill Phil. But you're too busy still bigging up Bill Maloney, who's out there turning everyone over. Now, I'm fucking fed up with it and I've had enough of it. And this shit is going to fucking stop today. Right? I will turn up at any of these fucking court cases now, because I'm not having this bollocks from you. You try to set me up, you tell me my life's in danger, right? And then when I turn it on you and say my life's in danger after you've just told me that we're all on some hit list, like you've got the power to stop me being on that hit list. Or if you don't want to be in this, you need to let me know today. Why? Could you stop it? Who's the barrister that told you that we're all on a hit list? I'd like to know, please. Yeah? Oh, your life's in danger, but you got to keep stum. Are you having a fucking laugh? Are you taking me for some sort of cunt? Seriously, mate? Yeah? And then I'll tell you I'm being watched. You're not being watched. You're only being watched by yourself. Really? Well, why are you sending me emails then? Why are you sending me emails saying, "Here the nonsense grafting you, bruv. Watch your back"? You're a fucking complete walking contradiction, mate. And I've had enough of you. And I'll tell you what, if this shit carries on, I'll come and fucking find you. Right? Because you ain't fucking doing this to me no more. You all know what you're doing. The police are colluding with it. The government are colluding with it. And you just want to keep painting me up like I'm some nutcase. Well, I'll tell you what, today I have no more of it. I'm having no more of this bollocks from you fucking people. I've got all the evidence here. Right, forget about the phone hacking for a minute. Separate issue. Well, at least it's supposed to be a separate issue. We all know the real reason why I was walked into that Andrew Ash story by Ian Puddick, who's funding me a Ninja recorder, right? And if you think I'm lying about him funding me a Ninja recorder, have a look at his own tweets, and there's the receipt gone to Leakbusters, his front plumbing company. Now, I've had enough of it, right? I have had enough of it. There's the box. There's the picture. Don't take me for a fucking idiot, because I don't go out there shouting out about things that I can't prove. And I can prove everything, yeah? I can prove everything. So if you really want to go to war with me, let's have it. Because I'm not sitting in this house scared of you fucking people no longer. You've had your fucking chance, right? You've had your chance. Now I'm coming for you, right? Now I'm going to come for you. And believe me, I will find a solicitor, which I'm already sorting out at the minute, right? And I will come for you. I will bring a private criminal prosecution towards the rest of you. I will do it, mate. Right, so you do your worst with my computers. CPS, I've been tweeting you all this evidence. You haven't replied to me, neither have the Met Police. But you want to turn up at my house at 4:45 in the morning talking about I reported an incident. The one time I didn't report it to you and just posted it online, you come round my house. That's funny, isn't it? Yeah? What about the death threats? Bill Maloney, in the nonsense of grafting you. Watch your back, bruv. But no one's watching me. You're a contradiction, Bill, right? Absolute contradiction. And I've fucking had enough of you. And I'll tell you now, Brian Harvey fails the psychological test for Celebrity Big Brother. No, I didn't, because I didn't even go. Libelous, same as your other fucking libelous comments, right? Now, I'm sick of you. I've had enough, right? You people are fucking going down. And if the government of this country don't act right, I swear to God, this information is going around the fucking world. And I am now calling on every single E17 fan that is out there across the whole fucking world. Please open your eyes and wake up. I know there's some good ones out there, right? And I know that they're only showing me a load of trolls online at the minute. You're holding back my YouTube numbers. How can I have evidence of phone tapping like that and have 60 odd views on it in fucking years? Does that make sense to you when I've got millions of views? It's all right when you use House of Love, isn't it, for the T-Mobile advert, right, for the fake royal wedding spoof, that's all right, that'll get 30 million views. As soon as I got something real to say, no one wants to know, 60 odd views. Now that is just absolutely fucking ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. Right. Now, the problem that you got, Robert Kellaway's police witness statement. He did phone tap me, he did hack me, he did know about hacking, all right? Peter Dukes, who live tweeted from the trial, Kellaway confirms he knew nothing about hacking. This is why Richard Mallett, my ex-solicitor, didn't want to send me the files, because he knew it walked him straight into phone tapping. And the old bill were complicit, because you requested it from Robert Kellaway, who's lied about the Millie Dowler case, right? Now, when I go and do the Andrew Ash interview and film that, because I'm walked into it by Chris Fay and Bill Maloney, funded by Ian Puddick, guess who else is working there at the same time? Robert Kellaway, before, after and during, right? So am I honestly to believe that Robert Kellaway didn't know about it? Yeah? That's why the Express took a picture of me. Right, James Fielding, I'm calling you out, mate. I'm calling you out. And I tell you what, mate, you better fucking contact me, because you're right up in the middle of this thing. I've been living in my house, right, like a fucking hermit, right, because of you cunts. And today, I'll tell you what, it ends. I ain't fucking scared of you, and you're not going to win this. You know why you're not going to win it? You know why you're not going to win it? Because you ain't got God on your side. You ain't got a godly fucking bone in your bodies. All you care about is turning people over and making money. Money is your God. Do you know why? Because you're all Freemasons. All roll your fucking trouser leg up and come for the genuine people. Well, I'll tell you what, mate. Today it fucking stops. Because I've had enough of you. I'm bringing a private criminal prosecution against you people. I'm going to open up a GoFundMe page, and I am asking the world, this country, I'm asking you, please support me. Because if you don't, these people are going to kill me. And I've had enough of the threats. I've had enough of the threats. Please, I'm going to set up a GoFundMe page. Please get behind me and support me. Don't let these people carry on doing this to people, to innocent people, locking people away, keeping them suppressed, can't tell the truth. What are we fucking living in? What are we fucking living in today in this country? It is disgusting. I've had enough of it. So if you're going to kill me, come and kill me. If not, I'll tell you what, right? I'm coming for you. Because I've fucking had enough of this bullshit. I'll be putting another video up soon and putting a link up to a GoFundMe page. Please fund me and help me beat these people. Please, I'm asking you, the UK public, do you want to see this stuff end? Now's the time to stand up and make a fucking stand. I'm sorry about the swearing. I'm over it. Get over it. Be offended. Whatever. Nothing happens. Nothing happens when you get offended. Might actually be good for some people to get offended, to bring you back down to a humble level again. Like I've had to live like in the past 6 years. Oh, do you think I can say this? Do you think No, fuck off now. That's it. We're going to fucking war. UK public, please get behind me and support me on this. All right? Because enough is enough. I ain't going to lie to you. Here's all the evidence here. They're trying to suppress it from you so you don't find out about it, basically. I've got no reason to lie. How many pop stars have you seen outside the front of Downing Street calling them out? How many pop stars have you seen, right, in being spoken about in Parliament? You haven't. I'm the only one. Ask yourself why. Ask yourself why Tom Watkins set up that ecstasy interview to get me sacked. Right? So he had a reason to make it look like I destroyed myself. That's what it was. Ask yourself why. What did I find out about? What did I find out about that they had to make me look like I destroyed myself? And that was in 1997. We're now in 2018. 21 fucking years you people have been doing this to me. And I tell you what, it ends now. You want a war? You fucking got one.